Bird Buddy is back with more. Welcome to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. With us again is CEO Franci Zidar. A very big day there, Franci.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been an amazing 24 hours, and I'm really appreciative of you having me on again.
Well, you've just launched a Kickstarter campaign for a hummingbird feeder and a smart bird bath, and you blew right through your goals in minutes. Tell me about it.
We did, yeah. So I think that just to add to that, I think we look at this campaign more as a way to really show people how they can make a difference in their backyard, right? It's a lot about summer birding and conservation and biodiversity in your backyard, right? So while we are kind of unveiling new products like a hummingbird feeder and a bird bath, right? There's other products that are really focused around supporting local biodiversity, right? And I think that's kind of the direction we want to take as a brand. And I'm extremely happy to see so many people actually getting that message, right? So it's beautiful. It is exciting. We have, I think we blew through our goal in the first 10 minutes and are now at roughly 1.4 million of funds raised in a little over 4 hours, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I think it just shows the kind of the passion, the momentum that's behind this beautiful hobby, which is backyard birding, right? And I think we have a really fortunate place to be a brand in this space that's kind of crafting the future of that.
Tell us about the features of the hummingbird feeder and the bird bath.
Totally, yeah. So these products are designed to create a way for you to engage with your backyard birds during the summer, right? So a hummingbird feeder specifically is designed to hold nectar and attract hummingbirds, right? There's over 150 species of hummingbirds that kind of visit mostly the New World, so North America and South America. Really over the summer, they're all over the US and Canada. So hummingbird feeder is kind of focused on those 150 plus species of hummingbirds. Whereas the bird bath is really, it's kind of a weird thing because you normally associate a bird feeder with kind of attracting, and supporting your local birds in your backyard, right? But that's really only speaking to birds that are seed eaters, right? There's a ton of birds that are, raptors and insectivores. So a ton of species that actually will never come to your bird feeder just because they don't eat seeds, right? So a bird bath is a perfect place to attract a wider variety of birds, right? And especially during the summer months where there's a ton of nutrition out in the wild and birds can get, nutrients from nature. But, water is still a kind of a commodity in those months. It's a way to attract species and birds and have birds visit your backyard during the summer months. But I think more importantly, really support a broader diversity of birds in your backyard in general, right? So both products are launching right now on Kickstarter, right? They will be shipping in March of 2024. And they are compatible with our existing Bird Buddy modules, right? So if you have a Bird Buddy right now, you can just buy a housing. If you buy both products, you can only buy, you're able to buy just one module, right? So it's a very, we're trying to make this as a very sustainable design, right? So you can really grow your family of backyard products without investing too much into the electronics part of it, right? Just basically buying housings. So a hummingbird feeder, a bird bath, and a kind of a traditional Bird Buddy smart bird feeder, right? So
the camera is the same on all. It's rechargeable via USB-C, or people can use a solar panel to try to keep it charged, and you can move it from one place to the next. Then with these, that's what you're saying?
Yes, that's the design we're going for, right? So any future products we launch, and we have other products in the pipeline, right? But like a platform feeder, a woodpecker feeder, and so on. All of these products will be compatible with the module that we're selling with all these campaigns, right? So we're trying to kind of create a way for you to really reuse the technology and attract a wider variety of birds.
And while it's on Kickstarter, people can have some confidence that they will be getting product because you have delivered the Bird Buddy. It's a terrific product, and you've won a lot of fans with that.
Yes.
And I guess the response that you got to this really underscores that there was demand for this and people know you now.
Yeah, totally. We've built an amazing community of birders, right? And I couldn't be prouder of that. It's such a wonderful, wholesome, passionate community connecting around this beautiful subject, which is birds and nature, right? And we've built that with our original Bird Buddy Smart Bird Feeder, right? And we've shipped 100,000 units over the past 6 months. So we've kind of, I guess, put a bit of a stake in the ground in this category. And now we're just trying to create more ways for you to engage with nature, right? And yeah, we are shipping this in March 2024. But there's a large community of people that are already enjoying our original product, and you're also free to buy that as well, right? So we're still selling a traditional smart bird feeder from Bird Buddy on mybirdbuddy.com, but we'd be more than happy to have anybody support us on our Kickstarter as well, because this is all about kind of building out the future of birding in your backyard.
And as you sort of talked about a bit, you're giving people information about other things that they can do to create a natural setting in their yards, and that's important to you.
That's extremely important to us, and I don't think I've mentioned that, but we're actually partnering with the National Wildlife Federation, and they have a project called Garden for Wildlife, right? And they're offering a 10% discount or I should say up to 20% discount with one of the purchases on our Kickstarter campaign, right? And they're providing native plants, like live native plants you can put in your backyard that are designed to support your local wildlife, right? So bees, insects, birds, pollinators in general, right? So Bird Buddy is all about supporting birds, right, and local biodiversity, and those two things go hand in hand, right? If you want to engage with wildlife that's all around you, with birds, with nature that's all around you, right, you have to support it. There's just no way around it, right? And I think we have a really beautiful opportunity here to do both, right? So provide people a way to engage with nature and wildlife in their backyard while at the same time supporting it. And one way is to feed it and to nurture it and to give it nutrition through food and water, right? The other way is to actually create some space in your backyard that supports your local biodiversity through supporting, local native plants, right? And so again, we're partnering with National Wildlife Federation and their Garden for Wildlife project, which I think are going to be amazing partners for us in the long term as well, right? Because we're very much aligned in what we're trying to do. It's just kind of a different approach we're taking.
And as you said, there are different bundles people can take a look at here. You can use one camera and what's going to be three different settings, the bird feeder, the bird bath, or the hummingbird feeder, or people can add second or third cameras too, or you're going to sell those separately as well, right?
Yeah, and that's the exciting bit about building on top of this modularity, right? So we have the central camera module that actually takes the photos, connects to your Wi-Fi, right? Makes it kind of an app-powered and internet-connected device, right? And then launching new products like the woodpecker feeder, like the platform feeder, like a freestyle mount, so you can actually mount this, for example, in your tree next to a nest, right? That just creates so many different potential uses, right? And all that is designed for you to capture beautiful moments of nature around your home, right? So it's right now you can buy a hummingbird feeder, a bird bath, or a smart bird buddy, a smart bird feeder, right? And on our campaign on Kickstarter, there's some other bundles that we are offering, which are more kind of focused towards also supporting your local biodiversity in your backyard. But ultimately, just having that module, is kind of it's an investment in future opportunities, right? Because there will be new ways that you can actually kind of reuse that technology to engage with more nature around your home.
Well, congratulations on the tremendous success of this campaign, and we look forward to seeing more from you. Franci Zidar, thank you for spending time with us.
Awesome. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Fred.
And the website again is mybirdbuddy.com.